Hi everyone, it's Lisa Sablehouse with the Sablehouse team of Remax Town Center, and today we are at Kentlands' newest location of the Kentlands Photography and Cafe. It is really a wonderful place to come visit. You can have coffee, wine, and most importantly, visit the art of photography. From local artists to artists all around the world, sit and enjoy some pastries, some coffee, some wine, or go downstairs and tour the gallery. There's also prints for sale. It's really a magnificent place. Don't miss it. So I'm going to be speaking with Iason Demos, and we're going to be talking about the new Kentlands Photography and Cafe. And could you just give us a little bit of history of how you got to this point, how long you've been open?
So we've been open 2 months now. Actually, yesterday was exactly 2 months.
Congrats.
Thank you. And I've been working in photography for about 25 years. My father is a photographer. I started off by helping him, and then I took over the family business, which was a photo agency. We were doing exhibits, books, photography, right? So eventually I also opened my own gallery to show work there and to have I had my little photo bookstore. So that was 2010 that I started that. And then around 2016, I opened 2 galleries in Athens. Unfortunately, in 2016, the financial situation became too difficult in Greece. So I moved here to the US, to DC, and started working in the food industry. So about 2 years ago, during COVID, I decided that I wanted to go back to what I knew and I loved and combine both the food industry and photography. And so I opened this, which is a cafe, wine bar, art space, bookstore, commercial gallery, but also a little event space. So we do concerts, book signings, lectures, etc.
It's really a wonderful space. And walking in and seeing it right here on Main Street in Kentlands, and you have the wine and all the food. I understand you bring it in from local.
So everything is local. The baked items are from Fresh Baguette in Rockville. Most of the food is from Vasily's Kitchen, which is where I used to work for 3.5 years too. So I love their stuff, and obviously Greek cuisine. So,
yes.
And also I get a lot of items from Gemelli's.
Okay.
So it's local providers here. The idea for me was I was working at Vasily's. I eventually moved. I live in the neighborhood here, and I just felt that it's such a vibrant, walkable neighborhood. But the one thing that it was missing, I felt, was like a local cafe, not a Starbucks or a Panera, but something with a little more character and localized. So, and with a little, the idea of the wine bar. But the main thing is that I wanted to show this artwork, and so all the prints are for sale, the books are for sale. We also do art consulting, so whether it's price estimates for photography or somebody wants to decorate their new house or an office, we can do that. So there's the art aspect and the events aspect and the food and wine aspect too.
And I love that. And you had to explain, like, behind us are some of the works of local artists, and
so yes,
the gallery downstairs.
Yes, so it's not all. So it's a mixture. There's local artists behind us right now. Actually, these are all local artists: Glen Echo, Alexandria, Kentlands. So these are all DMV area. But I also have Greek artists, French, some out of New York. British artists. I mean, I've been working in the industry for about 25 years. And the idea is, besides whatever's on the walls here, I also have my print collection downstairs, and I'm able to do consulting on a case of, let's say somebody says, I like that, but I want something in a different price range, different style, etc. I can find them something that way.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I also saw that you're doing or are planning to do classes about photography?
Yes, we've already done our first class. We're going to be doing those more regularly. And it'll be, at least the concept right now is sort of more basic intro to photography.
Right.
But we do others. I had a lecture here a couple of weeks ago on how to buy and sell photography, if you're either a collector or an artist looking to sell. We are going to have a local photographer, actually she's based out of Philadelphia. Lydia Panas is going to do, it's this beautiful book here, The Mark of Abel. So she's going to do a presentation of her work and a lecture and book signing here end of April. So the idea is also to do artist shows and little lectures and classes like that too.
Very nice. Well, I also saw on a very beginner scale that you might even do some lectures telling people how to take better photographs for Instagram or... That's actually, I've found that that's something, for me, what I always found interesting about photography, besides the fact that I sort of got into it by my father, is that photography is one of the more accessible art forms, and at some point all of us have taken a photograph. We haven't all done a film score or composed music or done a sculpture or painting, but everyone's taken a photograph. Right.
So the thing is, I find that if you find the right topics, there's something that'll interest everybody. So how to photograph food for Instagram,
Right.
or good travel photography, how to photograph your pet. You know,
Right. I'm
so
sure that's
little
gonna-
things like that, and we definitely want to be doing more of those too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned Kentlands just being so walkable and just such a great community and all, whether you're living here, working here, the live, work atmosphere in the Kentlands in general, and just such a great area.
And the concept is, this is a space where we have people who come in every day to work. We got our regulars who come in for a cup of coffee and to do their work from here. We have free Wi-Fi. Or a glass of wine in the evening, or even to retail to buy some wine or some bread or some baked goods for home. But it's like a little neighborhood cafe that way.
Well, it sounds wonderful. I know we're planning on checking some things out ourselves as we finish here. And I just wanted to thank you so much, and we wish you the best of luck. I can't see how this won't succeed.
Thank you, and hope to see everyone here.
Thanks.
Yeah.